Dumbass dragon. Didn't even have a sword. Hey, Mr. Snubbed. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. My name is Mr. Snub. I think we should give all the money to the nuclear power plant. Pog is leaking out of my balls.
Very well then, Tubhaken.
I hear they make a cream for that. There's a lot of like just default jokes. You know they have a cream for that now. Sounds like my ex-wife. There's like some punchlines can be used for like every joke. Ranger 451, thank you for the gifted subscriptions as well. It's a staggering amount of gifted subscriptions over the years. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Cute corgi outside. What the? Where? Oh, that's not a. Hey, hold on, I'm looking at the wrong dog. We got a multiple dog situation. Hockey fan 48, thank you as well. Apollo's alt used for Valorant play. Go Flyers. Yo, I see that cute corgi. I see that cute corgi. He's yapping at the other dog. The other dog could beat your ass. That could beat your ass. Be careful. Quick barbecue check. Barbecue's still there. Thank you for asking. Barbecue's still there. Apparently I missed one gifter. Can I get a username on the gifter, please? I apologize. ForgeBot, thank you. Thank you for the gifted subs. It was Kid Ska. Kid Ska. A very recognizable username. Thank you for the gifted subs. Is the impression that I get. Appreciate it. Thank you. And a hockey fan, of course. Of course. Go Flyers, except when I'm playing against them in NHL 20. Hold on. Where do I go to fight Goal? Gal. The Church of Filianor. To fight Gal. Insert irony. Thank you as well. And Omega Nut. Musical guest. Ruka Buddy. Featuring Daryl Hammond, who's been on the show since 1962. Bobby Moynihan. And then they go, spinning internet, dum. Keenan Thompson. If you've never seen Saturday Night Live, you know. Send me. Let me in. And then it's always like, one of the two ladies. Touch the embraced shell. Dude, what happened to my hand? Can't stop doing the hand thing. What happened to my face? Did I do that? Look at this dude. Oh, no. She's like, yo, what the fuck? Did you just break that shit? You just come into my bedroom and break my shit? Who does that? I'm the bad guy. I'll admit, I'm the bad guy in this one. Hurry. Are there any bops? Are they still releasing music during the coronavirus? Yo, it's other Melisandre. Have there been any bops this year? I know you're going to be like, fetch the bolt cutters. But I mean, no, like summer bops. Like last year we had, oh, that's pretty cool. Last year we had Old Town Road. What do we got this year? Oh, Dua Lipa's Future Nostalgia. And Charlie XCX has a new album I saw coming out as well. The Kiln of the Last Flame.
Really no. Help me.
Okay.
Really no. Help me.
Guy on your left. This is my ideal Call of Duty map right here. Except I'm in like a tower 4 kilometers up in the sky. Or like a spaceship that can also teleport. And everything else is just a perfectly white field of snow. No, I haven't listened to the Fiona Apple album yet because Anthony Fantano gave it a 7. So instead I listened to the new Lil Yachty record. Oof. Day 75 of quarantine. He do be looking pretty good though.
What? Still here?
Oh, me during Isaac episodes. Hand it your badges. Your badges. Hand them over.
My lady's painting.
Oh no. You threw a man at me. Slave Knight Gale. Okay? He do be swinging. Be honest with me, Gale. You want to go toe-to-toe? You want to go mano-y-mano? And get hit by a firebomb? Why did I have firebombs equipped, dude? Anyway, here's the thing. I'm going to put some fucking dirt in your eye. Your eye is about to get extraordinarily dirty. I got so much green. Honestly, I feel bad for you. If you had fought me 2 acts ago, you would have destroyed me by this point. Help. But now I have green. I'm not doing too well with my red, but you're just begging for some eye dirt, dude. What the frick did I tell you? Got him? He's dead. Yo, what the frick, dude? We were just fighting. We were just having a little play spar. You cut my face open, you jerk. First you broke the embrace shell. I get it. I get it. My soul has darkened in this, the Ringed City. It's the third time this has happened. He's pogging up. Yo, I got you half dead. You don't get to heal. What is this society where we heal people? You have an Avacyn? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god! Alright, that's pretty cool. You could really use some poise though, buddy. Like, this guy's animations are off the chain. Whoop. You're every boss, huh? He's weak. Why would you do that? He's clearly generating power. Yeah, use all your green, whatever. It'll be fun. You know what? You only get one first try. Oh, I'm already embered. Never mind. I didn't see what he was doing because my hammer's too big. That's alright. This guy's not that bad. Should have thrown some urns at him. I came pre-embered. This guy feels very Sekiro-esque for sure. Press B when he does some attacks. I like the way he moves. Dun, dun, dun. I like the way he moves. Dun, dun, dun. It's very cool. Just remember, I'm just button mashing. When I get serious, you're in a world of hurt. When I actually start using my dodging, your life is over. That was not even close. I thought to myself, we don't need to heal. We'll wait till we put some dirt in his eye, then we'll get a free heal. Dude, I'm just realizing, if we ice this fool, all we gotta do is ice Lord of Cinder, and this thing's in the freaking books. My poise. My poise. Okay, that was not even close. Soul of Cinder's gonna be a joke. He was like, Soul of Cinder was a joke when look, I just told you I looked at like the boss difficulty rankings. I know Soul of Cinder shows up in like the top 8 to 10 most difficult Dark Souls 3 bosses. But even when I played Dark Souls 3 on YouTube, I'm pretty sure I beat him in like 20 minutes. And I freaking sucked. Good move. Very interesting move. He's got me. This guy's doing some great work. The hammer's too big to see what he's doing. Never know what he's doing. Heard you were talking shit. It's because you didn't listen about the hammer. That's the... God bless the hammer, guys. I do appreciate it. I dispute that I was hit. I'd like to take this up with an independent tribunal, perhaps. Because this injustice shall not stand. This is a betrayal on levels never before seen. Bad double swipe. Very bad double swipe. Yo, that's not fair. You can just go, ah! I wasn't quoting I think you should leave. I was quoting my feelings on the level of that betrayal. Go ahead. This time I was ready for you, buddy. This time I was frickin' ready. That's green management right there. Honestly, you baited me. I can't say I don't respect it. Run attack. Oh, let's go. Quick double sip just to stay fresh. It's not a great run. I love that. I respect it. Why am I trying to out poison? It's never gonna work. Quick double sip. Do it. If you didn't have all of your abilities, you'd just be like a nobody. How do you feel about that? Does that make you feel bad? Pancake him! Now run. Yo, second phase is easier, dude. First phase is touchy. Thinking like one of these might serve me well. That's probably the worst outcome. We used the ember and died. I don't think we need an ember to win. I think we just need to... Losing less Estus in phase 1 is really the secret here for me. Yo, you've been streaming for 7 hours? It's gonna... Oh, it's gonna be a bit of a longer day for sure. It's still pretty early. It's only because we started early that the stream's been going on long. But I can't argue with the mathematics of it. There you go. Use the stagger as an opportunity to recover green instead of as an opportunity to hit once or recover red, as the case may be. Not a wise trade. Wiser. Now recover some green. It's still better. That time, again, call that a bad trade. He got me. Now that's the worst trade. It's amazing how much better NL is at this game now. Now we're talking. Now we got the chat pogged up. That's the kinds of comments you like to see. NL's gotten pretty good at the game, but don't you think it's funny that... Got him. 3 hits is a stagger. This time, we don't need green. We can double tap it. There's 1, and we could 2 hit him. Oh, we got the stagger, recover some green. 1. Let's not 2 hit him. Now we can 2 hit him. Recover some red. Should have moved. Should have gotten some space, but that's, you know, we got a real rhythm down here. That's 1. Probably stagger him. Back it up. Missed, which is really bad on that, but not as bad as that was. That was not a double up situation. Nor was that even a single up situation. Let's go. No Estes yet. Do something. Very bold choice there. 3 and sip. We even got some green back. Well, we got some red back. 1. That's bad. Pancakes. Bad news. That's not a stagger. He might be 1 away from the stagger. Let's go. Kick him. That's just demoralizing. Very lucky. A lucky moment for us. One hit. He's just nameless. He's just bad nameless. Hey! I mean, so like getting struck by lightning really took it out of me on that one. I feel like I was in a decent spot until I was struck by lightning. Yeah, give him one of those. Very frightening. Me. Sorry, I'm Galileo 3. Don't tell me if you jump, you can parry the lightning. That's the other Souls game. 2 hits will do. Yeah. Worth it. Go toe to toe. I'm telling you, Happy Hob never gets hit by this guy. I've never seen him fight him. But that's my personal guarantee. Quick double sip, never hurt anybody. He doesn't get hit by anybody. He gets hit by some of them now and then. He doesn't want to get hit by any of them. But like, who does, right? My man, you're supposed to transform, dude. I'm dead. I'm dead and I deserve it. That's the worst part. I got greedy. I was just fishing for the end of the phase. Why such a huge hammer? Can I get an exclamation point hammer in chat, please? Instead of asking, why is your hammer so big? What you should be asking is, why do I think this hammer is so big? And I think the only answer is because you're used to seeing very pee-pee tiddly hammers. This, to me, is a normal-sized hammer, because this is what my frame of reference is like. But if you live in a different frame of reference, then I understand. It appears to be a hammer of some prodigiousness. That was greed. That was greed on my part. Let's ungreed. You're doing great on Estus, brother. That was a little more greed, honestly, and that's gonna cost you 2 Estus. That might cost you, it cost you your life. It cost you your life. We were doing so well, too. How many times do you think you've used a hammer, IRL? I bet I've used a hammer 35 to 50 times in my life. It's not a lot, but, you know. I mean, a hammer is like, it's a real quick tool. You gotta hang a picture frame or a mirror or something, you bust out the hammer. Putting together some IKEA furniture, sometimes it requires a hammer. That's not good green. Used the hammer in middle school for like some shop class nonsense now and then. You should really heal. Instead, let's hit him. You can get 2. Then, I was just gonna say, that's a stagger, and we're right back in there. That's a 1. I like when your sword goes into the sand, so I don't know what you're doing anymore. I really thought, I'm just gonna be honest, I thought that was gonna send him to phase 2. That's why I did the pancake. I was like, this is gonna be stylish. He's phase fishing. How many times have I used a screwdriver? I don't know, probably like 400. She's a good count. Crazy about Dracula. Dracula is one of those words, right? That could be 1 syllable. It could be 5 syllables. Dracula. Or it could be Dracula. That's one syllable. Dracula. Don't hit me. I'm healing. Yeah, like Dracula. Exactly. Oh, baby. I didn't do anything. I didn't swing. I didn't roll. I just ate it. That, honestly, for once, the hitboxes worked better for the enemy than they did for me. Normally, we get a lot of hitbox benefit. Deserved. Deserved. Dude, phase 1 is the hard one. Since this is NL After Dark, by the way, NL After Dark. I can't put my head into the sunlight, but it's basically like noon outside here. It's a beautiful day. However, do you have any NSFW stories from university? Yes. Thank you for asking. Of course. Good. Get him! I knew he was ready to be staggered. That was like a punch-out moment. It's like, you don't want to attack when he's about to do his most yeetable move. I deserve that, though. Isn't it sad when infants learn about weekdays? That kind of takes away their innocence. Here's the way I think about romanticizing childhood, okay? As adults, you can rage against the coming of the night all you want, but the real task of adulthood is not to shy away from responsibility. It's rather to recognize that once you become an adult, you're part of the most capable generation to be a steward of the world for the next generation. At least is the way I choose to look at it. So, yeah, like, I guess when a baby finds out that, you know, the concept of work exists, that's probably, like, a little bit of a bummer. Although I really feel like kids are, like, largely excited to work at first. Like, they're excited by the idea of work. They're like, you know, I want to be a truck driver. I want to drive a big old, you know, front-end loader or something like that. It's when we get a little older that we're like, work sucks. Like that Blink-182 song ruined it for so many people. Work sucks, I know. That hurt. Big hit. I should have been killed probably, but I wasn't. So like, I really don't resonate. Like, there are days where I'm like, man, some of this like adulthood stuff kind of sucks, for sure. But I'm also like, I don't know. I find it unbecoming, and even like I'm a little ashamed of the idea that it's like, you know, oh, if I can't just do whatever I want at all times, life's not worth living. I'm like, yeah, you know, sometimes when you're a kid, most of the time life's a little bit easier. You can have, you know, 8 hours of leisure for every like half hour of work. Sometimes as an adult, yeah, you gotta do the dishes 20 times in order to get an hour to play a video game. Oh, I really thought we could roll that. But you know, that's the trade-off. You got it as a kid, and now as an adult, you kind of, the idea at least, is you kind of pay it forward. That's the way I choose to think about it. Not everybody's in the same situation in life, of course, but I lived. Let me put it this way. I forget where I read this, but like, it did resonate with me. It was like, don't ask for your life to necessarily be easy. Instead, ask for the ability for you to rise to the difficulty of what comes in your life. What are you doing? What is this? He's pogging. I think this part, honestly, it's a whole lot of bluster, not a lot of mustard. I tried to stun him. Oh, he's spinning. Get stunned. I tried to pancake him. Thank God I had no green left. I would be dead. It's close. Oh. Ooh. You got me. You got me with the fake out. You got me with the fake out. Fair enough. The good take is, I think, somewhere between lighter burdens and broader shoulders. I think that's true. Honestly, that's why, like, I get mad at, like, boomers a little bit. Because I think all they see when they look at Gen Z and millennials are, like, narrow shoulders. And I'm like, they got heavier burdens. Do they have heavier burdens than the boomers' parents that fought in, you know, the Second World War? No. In my opinion. They got different burdens. I would say they're probably lighter. I didn't live back then. But I'm like, the boomers, you had it easier than any other generation of human history. You basically, like, all lived like Venetian royalty. Well, not all, but you had the chance. You had the best chance, let me say it that way. And I'm like, sometimes I will say, I think it's very easy. I see a lot of streamers with this attitude, like, that are very successful streamers. Perhaps ones that maybe, like, are choosing to share COVID-19 conspiracy theories on their platform for whatever reason. Your business, not mine, I guess. But, have the attitude that, like, you know, we're self-made people, and, you know, like, oh, kid, you know, other people in our generation, they're weak. They just don't want to, like, hustle as much. And I'm like, you know, we are self-made to some extent, but at the same time, you know, we're on the shoulders of giants, and we kind of got there by community support. It's not like we're, you know, pulling gold out of the ground or something like that. You know, it's really, at the end of the day, it takes a lot of... I mean, I think it takes, like, a certain amount of ignorance to, like, be a streamer and be like, I work 10 hours a day. Why doesn't the dude, you know, stocking shelves at the grocery store want to work 12 hours a day? I'm like, because he's not playing video games, dumbass. It's not as fun. Now, I will say, where I become my own worst enemy is when I'm like, come on, don't kill me yet. I'm on a roll. When I see streamers that don't want to stream, I'm like, okay. Now we gotta have a talk, in my opinion, about maybe broader shoulders. But lighter burdens, sure. I think that's a good way to put it. It wasn't a rab, I was just thinking. I was thinking and my face didn't change. Stop spinning. Who does that? You just spin? I don't like that. Yeah, get stunned. It's a good start. That is not a good start. One hit. Let's go. Okay, I gotta be honest, he keeps the MF and thang on him. Just heal up real quick. Oh, you sliced me with the boomerang. That's a double sip. Okay, now we gotta get some momentum back. Probably didn't have to two-piece him there. That was a little much. The lightning. I actually now see the spots on the ground. You're absolutely right. We're gonna stun him on our next hit, I think. Let's go. Very nice interrupt. I should not have initiated. You should always wait for him to initiate.